Sharp Edge is the highlight of this walk, shining like a beacon on what is otherwise a rather dreary line of approach. The route has a long established reputation and is deservedly popular. Sharp Edge is a rising crescent of naked rock of sensational and spectacular appearance, a breaking wave carved in stone. The sight of it at close quarters is sufficient to make a beholder about to tackle it forget all other worries, even a raging toothache. The crest itself is sharp enough for shaving. The former name was Razor Edge and can be traversed only a cheval at some risk of damage to tender parts. But, as on Striding Edge, an easy track has been worn just below the rim on the north side. Using this, rock handling is kept to a minimum. There is one awkward place, calling for a shuffle off a sloping slab onto a knife edge. Countless posteriors have imparted a high polish to this spot. The climb up this side of Foul Crag from the end of the edge over an initial smooth slab and scree-filled grooves is unpleasant. That's what Wainwright had to say about Sharp Edge on Blencathra. You've all seen, hopefully, my recent video of a traverse of Sharp Edge, which was hairy to say the least. I've done it a couple of times and I thought I'd put this short video together to show a somewhat different traverse in my younger days with Matthew and Michael, just to compare and contrast how maybe with age you get more risk averse, and I don't know, but it's very interesting, so I thought I'd put this together. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and as always, we'll see you on the next adventure.
We're on. Ah, fishing down.
In the hole. Must have opened the vent a bit, eh?
Look at that one.
Fire in the hole.
Don't be burning my...
Any thoughts, Matthew? Any thoughts?
Yeah, it's a bit wet like. We set up a good old tarp. If you can see the setup, we've tied it to the cars. Tent to cars. It's keeping us dry. Good old tarp.
Oh, well,
Poncho tarp.
I'll say the best thing for a fire is to put the lid on.
Get the lid on then.
No air, no fire. Come on.
Start some lunch.
What?
Nice egg and bacon. Get ready for the ascent. Enjoy it with a bit of Kendall cake.
So, I've had to take the audio track off due to copywriting issues, but as you can see, Walshy looks about 5. Matthew, again, similar sort of age, and here we are at Scales Tarn, obviously on Blencathra. Here's me, still bald, albeit with slightly more hair then, but yeah, we all look young. I've got my Berghaus Mira Peak jacket on, which is still going strong. It's up in the loft. We're young and cocky. We didn't know what we're about to face, but quite frankly, we weren't bothered then, as you can see. Me sporting a buff, doing a bizarre dance with the Ron Hills on, trusty Ron Hills, which are still going strong. Noticeably, in that picture, there's no beer belly. So, back in the good old days, this was... I could say it was 2009, so it's getting on a little bit since this video was made, but there's Sharp Edge looking up to Foul Crag, and we're all looking very confident. So there you go, no fear in sight really. weather conditions were a lot better than last time, although it's not totally dry. It's a little bit damp on the edge, but like I say, it was nowhere near as wet as the ascent last summer with Si, my boss. It's comprised of skidder slate sharp edge, and when that particular rock gets wet, coupled with the fact it's been polished by countless other walkers, it basically transforms it into a glass-like finish, and it's akin to walking on ice. So I'm going to find another little track just to overlay and leave you to the video. We're approaching the bad step here, which is a bit of a tricky move, but not overly so. But unfortunately, the gully at that particular location, called Usual Gully, is where unfortunately mountain rescue are often called out due to accidents, and again, very unfortunately, due to the location and the terrain, most falls from that spot result in serious and often fatal injuries. So it's really about taking your time, which is quite ironic because here's Matthew showing off, too young, without children, not bothered, but that's how it's done. And you can see Foul Crag up there in the distance. But yeah, I mean, look at the difference between that and Chris's gibbering, fear drenched ramblings in the last video. So yeah, that's what it's all about. I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of this video. Thanks for watching MCM Outdoor Show. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Check us out on Twitter at MCM Outdoor Show, and we're also on Instagram. New walks coming up all the time. Get subscribing, get yourself out in the mountains and enjoy what life's got to offer.
Like me. 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. Nice to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, where are you from? Baklava. Like me. Hello, Aladdin. Nice to have you on the show. Can we call you Al, or maybe just Din? Or how about Lottie? Sounds like him, boy. Come on, Lottie. Life is your restaurant. 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 Life is your life. Yo, Rockman, haven't seen you in a few millennia. Give me some tassel. Yeah, yo, yo. Say, you're a lot smaller than my last master. Either that or I'm getting bigger. Look at me from the side. Do I look different to you? Wait a minute. Baklava.